Hello everyone. In this session, I'm going to discuss about the pump selection parameters. As I have discussed the different types of pumps in the previous sessions, like gear pumps, in that external gear pumps, internal gear pumps, lobe pumps, geerator pumps I have discussed, and vane pumps, in that the fixed displacement type of the pumps and the variable displacement type of pumps, and piston pumps like axial piston pump and the radial piston pump. In that axial piston pump also there are two types. Out of these different types of the pumps, which pump is to be used in the particular hydraulic system, in the particular fluid power system, that is to be decided while designing the hydraulic system. In this one, the pump is the power source for the running of the hydraulic system, the main power source, and which will be supplies the fluid in the system, thereby the system will runs. And that's why it is very important to choose the correct type of the pump and having the particular its specifications to give the better performance and required functioning. Okay, there are different parameters are to be considered. I'll take these parameters and how those are to be selected. I'll discuss. Now, the main parameters affecting the selection of a particular type of pump are as follows. In that, first one, maximum operating pressure. The maximum operating pressure in the cylinder of the hydraulic system, that is to be decided. Here the pressure is ranging from the 1 to 700 bar. 1 to 700 bar, the pressure range is there. Okay, then in that, the what pressure within this range, the pressure, maximum pressure is required, that is to be chosen. And that is the maximum operating pressure in the system. Okay, the particular range is set for the particular system. Okay, that is to be chosen. And maximum delivery, the maximum delivery of the fluid, the fluid flow whatever is there. Okay, that will decides the speed of the operating system and the maximum speed how much it is required. Based on that, the maximum delivery is there. It will be measured in terms of the liter per minute, or it can be meter cube per second. It will be there, meter cube per second. The flow rate will be decided, and the maximum how much the flow rate is required for the particular system, that is to be selected. Then third one is a type of control. Here the mainly three parameters are to be controlled in the system, hydraulic system. One is the speed control, that is to be controlled by the fluid flow rate, the fluid flow rate, that is a flow control valve. The another one is a pressure control valve, that will decides the power in the system, that is the pressure control valve we are going to use, and direction control valve, in the which direction the movement is required in the outlet. And that type of the control what is there, we are going to use in the system. To control the whole system, we have to choose the pump. Then pump drive speed, how much speed required for the driving of the speed. Okay, pump. Okay, from that the prime mover. Okay, either it may be from the internal combustion engine or from the motor. Okay, the speed, the shaft is connected to the pump, and that speed of that motor or a speed of that internal combustion engine, that is to be there required, and that whatever the speed of the pump speed is required, drive speed. Okay, that is to be decided. Based on that, we can choose the prime mover for the operating of the pump. Next one is type of fluid. Type of the fluid whatever we can use. Okay, already I have discussed the different types of hydraulic fluids. One is, that is, petroleum based fluid, or a and mineral or synthetic based fluids, and water based fluids. Like that, the different types of the fluids are to be used in the hydraulic system. And which type of the fluid we are using in the system, based on that, the pump whatever we can choose, okay, that will be depends. And the type of fluid is one of the parameter of the selection of the pump. Next one is the pump contamination tolerance. Here, during the operation, from the outside, okay, or from the inside of the parts which are moving, from that the contamination of the liquid will be, in the oil will be taking place. And that contamination, whatever is there, to avoid that, we are going to use the filters. And even though filters if we are using, okay, that is having the particular range of filtering, and there how much contamination the pump will tolerate, the toleration is required. Okay, based on that one, the pump we can choose. Next one is the pump noise. Usually during the operation, as the moving parts are present in the pump is producing the noise. And the different pumps are producing different noise. The gear pumps usually produce the more noise compared to the vane pump or a piston pump. Okay, thereby the noise requirement. Okay, where in which environment we are going to use this system, based on that, the noise how much it should be produced, based on that type of the pump we can choose. And size and weight of the pump. The size, how much size is to be required. The size will be very depending upon the again the flow rate, and depending upon the particular type of the pump, as I discussed. And that size and weight, that is to be decided based on that, whether it is used for the a stationary system, or it can be used for the different locations. Okay, the mobile uh, system which can be used in the different earth movers like system. There, if the system is to be used earth moving type the system, then it should be having the light weight, and also it should have the size smaller sizes. Stationary systems, those will not require any requirement of the size and the weight. Okay, depending upon that, you can choose the particular type of the system. Next one is the pump efficiency. This is also important parameter here. There are three types of efficiencies we are going to take. That is the mechanical efficiency, okay, then volumetric efficiency, and overall efficiency. These three types of the efficiencies we are going to find out in the form of the performance parameters of the pump. The efficiency should be more. As efficiency, if we are concentrating, the other parameters will be varying. The cost as well as the other parameters will be changing. Okay, then as per the requirement, we have to choose its efficiency. Then cost, the cost of the pump. Okay, there are two types of the cost. One is initial cost and the operating cost. And those two, we have to choose the initial cost. If it is more we can afford, then we can choose the particular type of the pump. And initial cost should be less, and operating cost, it may change. Based on that, also we can choose the other particular pump. Next one, availability and interchangeability. Means here the availability of the pump. Even though if you want to use the particular type of the pump, whether that is available for the using in the market, and that can be changed for interchanged with the different system or not, and that also taken into consideration. The availability of the pump should be there, and that can be used for the different type of the system. It should not be uh, only for the one system, it should not be used. Okay, like that, the pump should be chosen. And last one, there is a maintenance and space. As I mentioned in the cost parameters only, the maintenance cost, how it is varying. Okay, during the operation, as the moving parts are there, the wear and tear will be taking place, and those should be repaired. And there is a ending of the much fresher will be there in the system, the maintenance will be there, and that's why the maintenance how much it will be there. And if any the parts are to be maintained, we can maintain. And if the parts are worn out, okay, if it cannot be repaired, then we have to replace them. And there readily spare should be available in the market, so that those should be replaced and get ready with a lesser cost. And that is a maintenance and spares availability also one of the parameter of choosing the pump. These are the different types of the parameters which are to be used for the selection of the pump. And in the further session, I'm going to discuss about the performance parameters of the pump. Okay, there we'll come to know that how the efficiency we are going to find out and other parameters. Thanks for watching. If you like, share, subscribe, and comment.